Odds are pretty good that right now someone in your life is living with substance use, whether you are aware of it or not. And everybody needs to know that treatment and recovery are available. And most importantly, so is hope. So that is the message that MVP Recovery wants everyone to hear. Joining me now to talk about it is Brian Corson. He's the founder and executive director for this group. Thank you so much for joining us today, Brian. Tell us about your organization. Let's start with that. How long you've been helping people?
Lucy, thanks for having us. So we've been open for about 8 years here at MVP Recovery. We started out as a sober living program in 2014, which was a long-term, one-year program for individuals that were transitioning out of inpatient treatment. Over the last 2 years, as resources and services were put on pause during the COVID pandemic, we really expanded our services here at MVP Recovery. So currently we moved into operating 2 outpatient treatment centers, peer-to-peer CRS recovery support, and we're providing a lot more services in the last 2 years as a response to the devastation that we're seeing that COVID has caused to the epidemic.
It has been so multifaceted, especially in what you do day to day. Brian, talk about the Night of Recovery, breaking the stigma. Tell us what it's about.
Absolutely. So as we look in these last 2 years of this pandemic, we're looking at overdose deaths that have increased in 2020 by 30%. And now the numbers in 2021, another 15% of increase of overdose deaths. We're well over 100,000 deaths for the year for opioid overdoses. And what Night of Recovery is to allow people to know, as you talked about, Lucy, there is still hope. In the midst of this pandemic, people have still recovered from substance use disorder. And what we have at Night of Recovery is we have recovery speakers that have over a year clean and sober, that have gone through the MVP program, that are going to share how they navigated getting sober in this pandemic and talk about their stories of hope to inspire others that recovery is possible.
Brian, you and I have spoken about this before, and obviously the pandemic revealed all sorts of personal, medical, financial, societal struggles. Talk about how you recovered and how so many people were triggered by the pandemic. Talk about that.
Lucy, when we talk about recovery, the most important thing for an individual to obtain and remain long-term successful recovery is connection. So individuals, they obtain sober support. They obtain, close friends in sobriety, sponsors, different support groups. And in these last 2 years, that's paused that and it stopped it. And through the lack of connection that the pandemic caused, we saw a lot of relapses. We saw a lot of people that were entering recovery new that didn't have the support and the services that people a couple years ago did. So a very, very trying time for people that were coming into recovery. However, in the midst of all that, there was so much resiliency and steadfastness and perseverance from people that did enter recovery and are still sober today. And they want to share that message with others out there that you can do this, that there are support, there is services, and we're going to have over 30 treatment providers at Night of Recovery to hand out information of how to gain access to those services.
You said it. Access is everything. Brian Corson, the founder and executive director of MVP Recovery, thank you so much for talking with us, and good luck with your event this weekend.
Thank you, Lucy. Great seeing you.
For much more information about MVP Recovery and their Night of Recovery event, make sure that you tap the NBC 10 app. Head over to NBC10.com/finditon10. Once again, the event is next week.